You explain why XRP was almost all-time highs when supply was so much larger. Won't matter soon. God bless. Thank you. So supply wasn't larger. It was at all-time high. Well, so maybe you're talking about earlier this year. That was volume on ETFs. That was people buying the ETFs, getting ready to be able to launch them. That was the volume that we saw come in that pushed it to those levels. And obviously, now that the ETFs have launched, they have moved to the primary purchase point is through OTC desk and dark pools. There were obviously, some larger buys being put on the exchanges, and still are, in order to be able to hold price stability here. Their TWAP or VWAP into the market over a period of time with large sums of cash in order to be able to maintain price stability and reduce the vol and get the best price for, because they do have a fiduciary responsibility to get the best price for the XRP. If there's big spikes in volume, it will drive the price up, and there's slippage, and then they're not meeting their fiduciary duties. So they have to exhaust the OTC desk and dark pools, and if they are going to buy on the exchanges, they're doing it through TWAP so that they're getting the best volume weighted price over a period of time. All that being said, in 2017, when we hit $3.84, which was actually like early 2018, that was when Ripple locked up the escrow. So there was literally a supply shock with half of the supply available out there for purchase. And maybe even less than that, because again, some of it's locked up for different reasons. Other people are holding it. There's not a whole lot available for trade, and that's why the volume pushed the price to the levels that it did. And that's what's going to happen here again when the OTC desks are eaten up, when the dark pools are empty, and they have to go to the exchange with all of the volume and the demand that they're going to see at one time. That's what's going to push price to 3 and 4 digits so that they can start using it. And then once they start using it, the volume from the transactions over the network will maintain price stability, and there'll be a price floor for the asset. Not to say it couldn't go over it and come back to the price floor a little bit. That's possible. But I do think that there will be a steady volume and demand for the asset, depending on what markets it gets implemented in, and then that'll escalate over time as they introduce new markets or different use cases for the asset to settle it. So hopefully that's helpful for you. And again, appreciate the super chat, and I'm sorry I missed the other ones.